I will pay anybody $100,000 cash. 100,000 cash in their hand. I will travel with the money in a duffel bag. Let's go to anywhere on this planet, any homeless shelter, anywhere. And I want you to call on the name of Jesus to feed those people and clothe them and put them in a house. And then I want to stand back and watch and see what happens. Then I'm going to call on the divine source of power that's in my body and the blessings that I've been given through my own energy and action. And I'm going to buy that person food and clothes and buy a house for them and put them in it. And let's see which divine source had the most power. My divine consciousness, or you calling and begging for an outside external source deity to come and rescue this person, which will never happen. We already know that. Never happen. You see, you go out and you get a brand new car. Jesus, help me get this car. But there's a guy around the corner that needs a car more than you need a car. That's your second or third car. Who needs a car to help feed his family. How come he didn't get it first? Contradictory. Doesn't make any sense. It's illogical. Oh, Jesus, help me close on this house. I got this house. Won't he do it? Right around the corner, there's a kid, 16, 17, sleeping on the street, on the concrete, freezing in the cold winter. And you thanking Jesus because you got a house. Are you serious? It's so disturbing what I see out here. The mindset is so disturbing. It's so twisted. The Israelis, military, picking off Palestinian kids playing soccer in the field. And my son's grandfather, who's a heavy, deep Christian preacher, my son tells him this isn't right. They shouldn't be doing that. And his answer to my son was, they deserve to get shot like that because they're worshiping the wrong God. You see the mindset of these twisted, sick people? Very sick and twisted. If I go right now and make a post and make a statement, not even an aggressive statement, just a statement about what my personal stance in the world, just like somebody says, oh, I'm gay or I'm straight, all right? If I say, I don't believe in Christianity because, and these are the reasons why, and I post that, in the comments are going to be Christians attacking like savage dogs, trying to ravage me, right? Attacking, you dare say something. But at the same time, they're supposed to be the most peace-loving, kind people on the planet. I just don't see it. Because more people have died over religious beliefs than any other reason on the face of the planet. More people have died over religious beliefs than cancer killed. I know my history. Look it up. The Papal Inquisitions killed 80 million people on this planet under the order of the popes and the Roman Catholic Church. 80 million people, men, women, and children, tortured and killed. Not only that, they still have the torture devices on display at the museums. The Pope's spear. They would take this object that looked like a spear, almost like a pear-shaped spear, and they would inject it into the woman's vagina who didn't want to comply with their belief system of Christianity, and then explode it for a loaded spring. Explode it out, boom, and blow up her vagina from the inside out. They would take a man and lower him down onto a steel spire. They would rope him up, tie him up by his hands. This would be the leader of a village that didn't want to obey or to convert into Christianity. So they would tie him up and put him in a tree, and they would have a levee system, and they would lower him and raise him, lower him and raise him right in the anus on top of this steel spire. It's in the museum. There are all these torture tools that they used. How do you think Christianity got spread around this planet? Because of love and care, and we just want to bring you the good news and the gospel? No. If you believe that, then you're really delusional. You don't know any history whatsoever. History got Christianity got spread around this planet by murder, rape, poison, deceit, theft. That's how it got spread around the planet. Every indigenous culture on this entire planet, on every major continent, was engaged by these people, these God-fearing people, and beaten, raped, and killed and murdered into changing their language, speaking this new tongue, and worshiping this new God. That's what it was all about, guys. Global domination. People keep going, the New World Order, and this is what the elites are trying to do. I don't think you guys get it. That's why you don't see me posting New World Order stuff on my account. Why don't I post that? Guys, the New World Order happened already. It's called religion. It happened a long time ago. It's been here. That's the New World Order. 85% of the planet is religious. Believe in one God or another. Mostly not even realizing that they're believing in aliens, because there is no God that says he's from Earth. So if they're not from Earth, then they're aliens. However, when you're analyzing these books and these texts, there's no sense of any logic that takes over a human being and says, wait a minute, this doesn't sound right. Why does this book, the reason why they don't know this is because they're not researching it and not reading it. You're basing your eternity on one book that you never even read. One book. I was interviewed by somebody recently, and I just said, hey, well, when was the Bible written? Couldn't answer. If I ask a Christian right now, give me the name of Jesus' brother, very few will know the answer. Very few will know the answer. But this is a person that you love so much you would die for and everything else. You don't know anything about this person. When you love somebody, if I love a woman, I'm gonna know her favorite color. I'm gonna know everything about her. I'm gonna know all her birth dates, her relatives' names. I'm gonna know about her relatives' birthdays, because I'm gonna impress her and make sure I buy them some flowers or a gift or whatever on their birthday. I'm gonna know everything about this woman. I'm gonna know everything about what she like, what she don't like, every top to bottom, the history, all of, because I'm about, making a person feel like I'm really interested in them, period. But nobody knows anything about Jesus. If I say to a Christian, oh, where was he when he disappeared from the Bible at the age of 12 to the age of 32? You see the meltdown come. You see the wires start short circuiting in their brain. They can't even, what do you mean? Where was he? The information's available. Where was he? They don't know. At the age of 12, Jesus left and went to Egypt. Went to Egypt, where his house, his name isn't Jesus, by the way, his name is Yeshua. Coptic Cairo, the house that he lived in is still there. It's a shrine in Coptic Cairo. I've been there many times myself. The bed he slept in is still there. Okay, still there. He went there to learn the Egyptian mysteries from Thoth, the Atlantean. Hermes Trismegistus, known by the Greeks as Hermes Trismegistus, known by the Africans as Tahuti, to learn the Egyptian mysteries. After becoming an adept initiate in the Egyptian mysteries, he then went to Tibet to learn Reiki healing and Qigong and everything else like that with his hand. All the Asian energy arts of moving energy through the body. Then he left from there and he went to India to learn the mystic arts, teaching reincarnation the whole way back. This is the person that you're calling on. His name is Yeshua. You call on Jesus, you know why he doesn't have any power? The J just showed up in the dialect a few hundred years ago. J is a brand new letter, didn't even exist back then, number one. Number two, you're saying Isus in Greek, which means hail Zeus. So when you call in the name of Jesus, you're saying hail Zeus. You're not calling on any deity that has any power whatsoever. You'd be better off calling on your own power, because your own power actually is the most strongest power in the universe. Calling on your own self. When you become the highest level of an adept initiate, and you begin to realize that the voice you hear in your head when you think it's God talking to you, it's actually your own voice. That's when you reach the highest level. Until then, you have a lot more work to do. When I'm talking to you, I'm talking to myself. When you're talking to somebody else, you're talking to yourself. There's only one entity that exists. Separation is an illusion. Separation is an illusion. We're all different aspects of the same one consciousness, and we're all different aspects of the same source, experiencing itself subjectively in the third dimension to gather data, intelligence, and learn from different perspectives. This is a testing ground for data collection purposes. That's what's going on here.